And I don't want to be the one to tell you that your wigs stink.
You don't need no space, just follow me. Like a mirror you reflect me, like a Friday night on the weekend. I feel blessed.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla if you're new, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I smell good all day long, even in this crazy heat that we are having right now. Like, I feel like I smell good from the time I leave the house to the time I get back home. And of course, everybody varies, everything is different, and you know, you always have like different variables, but this is just what I do and how I keep myself smelling fresh throughout the day. I'm gonna be showing you guys like some of the products I use. Yeah, so we'll definitely get all into that. So if you want to see how I stay smelling good all day long, then just keep watching. So I'm gonna save like the oral hygiene for the end, even though I do that first, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start off like with the shower. First things first, if you want to smell good from head to toe, you got to make sure your scalp and hair smells good as well. So I just suggest getting like a good strong smelling shampoo and conditioner. This is what I'm pretty much finished up with right now. Like, I still have some conditioner left, but I'm pretty much out of the shampoo. So this is just the OGX coconut caffeine shampoo and conditioner. So this just pretty much smells like that coconut coffee body wash that they have, and it just smells so good. So this really makes my hair smell nice. I also did just finish up a Suave set that smelled like eucalyptus and spearmint, which I feel like is also another amazing choice because it will have your hair and scalp smelling really, really nice. While we are in the shower, of course, you have to have a nice smelling either bar soap or a body wash. So this bar soap is one of my favorite. It's just something pretty neutral. So this is the Dove Indulging Sweet Cream and Peony scent. So this one is just like very light and pretty, but I do still smell nice and clean after I use this. Of course, you can always use like the regular bar of Dove soap, or you can also use the pink bar as well, which I think smells really, really nice. And I did recently look it up because I was so curious for all these years. I really thought that the pink bar was just pink and it didn't smell any different, because to me it different. To me it didn't smell any different, but Dove actually said it does have a floral scent. So everybody that was saying it has a floral scent was right, and I was wrong, and I was just really flabbergasted by that. But anyway, if I'm not using like a neutral scented like Dove bar soap, I'm probably going to use an Olay body wash or a Dove body wash. My favorite Dove body wash is the Cucumber and White Tea scent, and pretty much all the Olays right now, like all the ones that have like the skin benefits inside of them, like the niacinamides, the vitamin C, vitamin B, like I love all of those. So I feel like you can't go wrong. Either use a Dove bar soap or use some nice neutral scented body wash. So while we are on the subject of washing up, I do use 3 different washcloths, and I know like some people think that people are lying when they say they use more than one washcloth, but I just use more than one. So I basically use a regular washcloth for my whole body, and I just use this to like do my base clean. And then I do also use a separate washcloth for my backside, because I know people often say, I've seen people so many times say it doesn't matter, like just wash your behind last. But at the same time, just because you wash your behind last today doesn't mean like the germs are not still on there tomorrow, like, you know. So I just, for me, it just started making sense for me to use separate washcloths altogether, and then I switch these out quite often. And then of course I use my little baby washcloth for my downstairs area as well. So I do use 3 different cloths, like, and then sometimes I might even use my African net when I'm going in with my scented body wash, just because I like how like other shower gels and things lather up with it. So that's the next step. After you get your base clean in, I go ahead and use like a scented shower gel or body wash. This is the one that I used today, and I actually finished it up. This is Cinnamon Donut Swirl. So this was part of my layering for the day. So I love this scent. It smells so good. It has like a cinnamon scent to it. It also has like a jamminess to it, and I believe I have another one. I think I bought 2 of these, so I'm gonna be happy to use this up again because this just smells like so like buttery and delicious. And I'm actually going to a little festival slash carnival today, so this was the theme of my scent of the day, but I'm gonna get into, you know, what else I wore with this a little later on. But after you do that, I'll go ahead and use my scented body wash. So I save like my downstairs areas for last, so I'll go ahead and take my washcloth that I'm using for my behind, and I will either use like a bar soap or just like a very mild body wash, and I'll wash back there with that, or I'll use like an antibacterial soap. And then once I'm finished with that, for my front area, I'll go ahead and use like this L brand unscented foam wash. This is pretty much like one of the only foam washes I like. I don't too much like the honey pot foam wash because it doesn't really feel like it's like soapy enough for me, so I like to use this one. I picked this one up from Target, but I did hear that the honey pot has a new feminine wash that actually is like a gel but it foams up, so I don't know, I might try that one out, but who knows. For right now, the L brand unscented foam wash is really good, and I do also use the Monistat gel feminine wash that has boric acid in it, which I really enjoy as well. I have actually talked about that either in one of my current favorites or an empties video, but I do really enjoy that one also. So those are the 2 feminine washes that I really like. So now that we are all clean and out of the shower, it is time to moisturize, and that is a very important step in smelling good all day. So since we are going for that smelling good factor and we want to smell good for a long time, today I went in with my Fenty Skin Butter Drop, and this was the one that smells like cinnamon buns or cinnamon rolls, whatever. Like, this smells really good to me, and it also has like a little glitter in it. So I know that a lot of people would use this in the winter and the fall, but like I said, I'll pretty much wear whatever I want when I want, and this matched the theme for the day. So I went in with this, and then I mixed in this Frenchie Cashmere Vanilla Body Oil. So since this is like a body oil kind of body cream, it's like an oil-based body cream, and then I also use this oil. You don't have to necessarily do that. You can literally use a lotion, but I do recommend using some type of oil because an oil is definitely going to help your scent to have some longevity to it. It's going to also help your perfumes to stick out and stick on a little bit longer. And if you use a scented body oil, that's just like another plus because it really just helps to project your scent of the day. So this smells so good together. Like, this combo right here is just like, I could have stopped here, but I didn't. But this just smells so good together. So I was really wanting to wear that butter drop for a minute because I could have wore my cinnamon donut swirl lotion, but I just didn't want to. I just wanted to try something different, and that combo was so good. My skin feels so amazing. It feels so soft, and I just really love how I smell and how it feels. So after we have put on our moisturizer, our body cream, lotion, whatever we're going to use for our base, and then our oil, like, I really feel like you can do your oils and things in whatever order you really want to. Today I just put my body cream in my hand and I put the oil in my hand, and I just kind of mixed them together because I didn't really want the oil sitting on top. So if that makes sense. But yeah, so anyway, after we're done doing that, it's important to start your perfume layering process while you are still like freshly moisturized, kind of damp, you know, you just got out the shower, your body's still a little hot. Like, I feel like it's very important to start layering now. So what I used today, I used my Merry Christmas aka Ice Cinnamon Rolls from Bath and Body Works because, you know, Cinnamon Donut Swirl does not have a body mist, unfortunately, so I went in with this. And so what I do before I put my clothes on, I will spray my layering combo all over my body. So I start off with my fragrance mist and I spray it all over my body, and then I went in with this Juicy Couture Decadent Queen perfume on top of that. So I just wanted to keep playing up on that like cinnamon jammy donutness. So since I am going to a carnival, I wanted to smell like a funnel cake topped with fruit, and I really feel like I embodied that scent today. Like, I smell so yummy. I'm probably gonna be getting chased by bugs, but those are the sacrifices we have to make to smell good. So basically, I'll go in with my combo. I put my body spray on first, then I put on my perfume, and then I top it off again with whatever body spray I'm going for. And since I actually have not sprayed my clothes, like, basically this is how I spray myself again. So I pretty much do the same routine over again. So I'm not shy when it comes to spraying at all. Like, I spray each arm individually. Yeah, I spray a lot. Like, don't judge me, I spray a lot. But yeah, because I want to make sure that I'm smelling good all day, especially if I'm not going to bring it with me. I want to make sure like it's in the fibers of my clothes. And then on top of that, of course, and I'm doing this too because I haven't sprayed my clothes at all, but I will go in, this perfume is actually almost finished, but I'll go in with my perfume as well. I don't do like little spritzes. Like, a lot of you want to know how I use up my products, and it's because I spray my stuff. I'm very liberal when I spray and when I put on my lotion and things like that, because I'm using it. Like, I'm not one of those like a few sprays here and there type of person. Like, I really douse myself in spray. So, and I don't really think it's a bad thing, especially when it comes to body mist, because body mist is not as strong as perfume, and you really need to spray it if you want it to project. So I get compliments on my scent because this is how I spray myself down to make sure like it's on my skin and it's on my clothes, so it's like a double dose and it's gonna last me 4 hours. Another thing that I do when it comes to hair, so I really love using dry shampoo for scent. And if you're a person that wears wigs, you need to make sure, like, if you can take your wig off, if it's not like, you know, glued to your head, you need to be spraying some dry shampoo up under that wig, in that wig head area, because your head, it sweats. And I don't want to be the one to tell you that your wig stinks, and you don't want to be walking around with your wig stinking. So pretty much I spray inside, and I also spray all over. So something like this. So this is Summer Melody from Bath & Body Works. I love a good scented dry shampoo, but this also helps to just like have that waft of good smelling air when you're walking past somebody. And I do also like this one as well. This is the Dove Care Between Washes, and this is just like a clean scented dry shampoo. So even if you're not wearing wigs, even if you have just your regular hair out, like, I feel like dry shampoo is important, because if you didn't especially wash your hair or your braids or your wig or just your natural hair, like, I feel like dry shampoo really helps to freshen up your scalp and freshen up your strands. So on top of that, I do also spray my hair with actual like mist. So if I'm not spraying my hair with my like body mist for the day, you can always use the Sol de Janeiro body mist, because they are also formulated for hair. So they're not supposed to dry your hair out, but you know, if you're wearing braids or weave or anything like that, like, it doesn't matter if you spray it down, whatever. But of course, to each its own. But I also love to use this hair perfume that I got from Amazon. So this kind of smells like pink sugar, but with like a coconut aspect to it. So this was specifically formulated for hair, and I do have this link down below also if you guys are curious. It is in my description box. But I really love how this smells, and I feel like it just adds like a little pizzazz to my hair for the day. So, you know, you want every single part of you smelling good, and that is like what I strive for. So like, this is just giving you like literally a head to toe good scent. Like, when you walk past somebody, they're like, wow, like, you smell amazing. And that's how you get the compliments rolling in and smelling fresh all day. Another thing you need to make sure, especially in this summer heat, you need to make sure you have some good deodorant. I'm gonna keep this back here because this is the one I'm actually using right now, but this is the Dove powder deodorant. Some other deodorant that's really good as well is like the Secret and Degree clinical deodorant. So if you're gonna be outside for a while, especially while it is hot, like you're going to a concert or something like that, you might want to look into a deodorant that is clinical strength, because it really helps you to smell good for a long time. And some of them are also stress activated, so if you start sweating, they'll start to, like, you know, hold in that odor and get rid of it. So yeah, definitely I feel like powder, you cannot go wrong because it just smells fresh and clean. And I'm almost out of this one, but luckily I do have another one. But I have really been enjoying using this deodorant. So of course, oral care, I feel like it goes without saying. You can use whatever toothpaste your heart desires, and then once you brush your teeth, of course, you need to make sure you have some good mouthwash. So this is the mouthwash that I'm currently using. I actually just ran out this morning. This is the Smart Mouth Clinical Mouthwash. This right here has really been a game changer for me because I feel like it keeps my mouth just so fresh and clean. When I use it at night, I wake up and my mouth does not feel nasty. It feels like no matter what I eat throughout the day, my mouth does not have a nasty taste to it. So I really will attest to this mouthwash, and I want to get like more things in this line, but I really feel like a good mouthwash is like, it's really pertinent for your day. Like it really helps to, you know, not have no funky mouth and nobody's face just smelling nasty. You know, you don't want anybody running away from you. And also it's very important to scrape your tongue. I have recently started using these green tongue scrapers. Ever since I seen Star in her video talk about these and in empties, I have been buying these ever since. So what I really like about these is the fact that they are disposable, so you don't have to worry about like washing them or anything like that. You just scrape your tongue, use it once and throw it away. I actually need some more because I have one more left in these because I use these every single day. And then also floss picks. So people, I feel like, don't talk enough about flossing, because when you have stuff in between your teeth, that is another cause of bad breath. So you can brush your teeth all you want, use all the mouthwash, scrape your tongue, all that, that's fine and good. And if you wonder why you still have a scent, it's because you have food in between your teeth. So these are just like the little kid floss picks I picked up from Dollar Tree. They're the same brand as those tongue scrapers, but I feel like they still work just the same, even though they are marketed towards children. But these are really good. Like, you just really need to floss in between those teeth. I like floss picks as opposed to regular floss because I feel like I have more control and I can really get in there and hold that handle and make sure I don't have any plaque or food in between my teeth. I also carry these in my purse, like, because you need to, if you want to smell good all day, you got to keep the maintenance up all day as well. So if you're out eating or anything like that, you need to make sure that you are flossing, and you need to make sure you have some type of gum or like little breath strips. Like if you keep that within your bag, I feel like you're good to go, and you know, you can freshen up. So speaking of freshen up as well, every time you go to the bathroom, you need to be using like something wet in there. So these are what I'm using right now. These are the Tush Nice and Clean Flushable Wipes. I did pick these up from Amazon and I'm really liking these so far. They just, you know, they don't really have a scent. They're just nice and clean, and they're also plant-based as well. So I don't know, when something says plant-based, it just makes me feel a little bit better. But every time you go to the bathroom, even if you just pee, you need to be making sure you're using some type of wipe. Especially now that it's hot outside, even if you just want to freshen up, even if you're not using the bathroom, I do like to use like some type of wipe. So this is just a little box of Vagisil wipes. Yes, it is scented, but this doesn't irritate me at all. You can of course always get like unscented or like more sensitive ones, but they just come in these little convenient packs, and I just pop these in my purse. This is the only Vagisil thing that I use because I don't like Vagisil's feminine wash. Those irritate me to high heavens. But their wipes, it feels like no matter which ones I get, whether they are unscented or scented, they don't bother me or mess my pH up. So of course, to each his own with that one as well, but always does have some unscented wipes, and you can always find like some store brand unscented wipes as well. But these are, you know, they're nice for me, and I can just quickly wipe up, and you don't have to just use these downstairs either. You can also help, these can help with boob sweat or anything like that if you want to make sure, because If you have a larger bust, you already know like it's hot outside, it starts sweating, and you don't want a smell emitting from anything on your body. So keeping some wipes with you is very important. So in a nutshell, that is how I smell good all day. That is how I keep my scent up and keep my hygiene up throughout the day. I feel like it's just very important, especially when it's getting hot outside and we're doing a lot more activities. You have to take a little more care with your hygiene, and if you're not able to come home and shower throughout the day, I feel like, you know, keeping some stuff in your purse with you, or in your work bag, or in your book bag, or in your car, just a little kit, just to make sure you're still smelling fresh and clean. You can even get some little decants that you can put your perfume in, or get you some little minis from Bath and Body Works and keep them in your purse, and you can, you know, reapply your scent throughout the day, and just keeping up with those tips and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this has been requested a couple of times, so I hope that this sufficed. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you guys subscribe. I love you so much, and I will see you on my next one. Bye guys.